Hello and welcome back to Mother Earth's Pure Wellness. I'm Brittany and we're going to kind of stick with the same path we were on in our last video. Our last video was the DIY elderberry syrup kits that are really great for cold and flu season. So today we're going to talk about Fire Cider. Fire Cider is also incredible for cold and flu season. It really wards off cold and flus. It's really sweet, tangy, great flavor, a little bit hot, and it was discovered by an herbalist back in the 1970s. It has so many benefits above and beyond cold and flu remedies. But for cold and flu season, since we're still in the midst of that, it's a really, really great product that you can make easy at home. And you just put it away for a couple of months. This one has been sitting since November. You can see it's got a really nice dark color. It was full. Oh, that's my rooster. But I gave my mom the other half. So I hope she's using it. So today we're going to make our own fire cider. And the ingredients are pretty simple. So you want to get a mason jar. And this one is, I believe, it's 4 cups. I believe it's a quart. So this is a 4-cup mason jar. We're going to start first with our fresh ginger. Fresh ginger can be found anywhere that they sell produce. This is what a fresh ginger looks like in case you are not familiar. It can be found in the produce department and they're sold just like this in a chunk. I was not aware of what it looked like whenever I was first getting started and I didn't know where to look for it. So it's always nice to know. That was what I was always the most scared of, going to the grocery store and not knowing where to find these ingredients. So that's where you find the fresh ginger. That's a half of a cup. You can either grate it or slice it. I slice it because it's easier and it's all going into the same place. I also peel it. We are also going to use 1 medium onion chopped. And I also have in here 2 jalapenos sliced. So those are going to go in next. And you can already smell it. It's a really great smell. So those are the onions and the jalapenos. Next, we have 10 cloves of garlic. So garlic is also found in the produce section at the grocery store. They look like this if you've never purchased one before. And there's usually about 10 in each little bundle. So we've got 10 cloves of garlic. I also sliced those too just because it's simpler than grating them. Those can go in there. I usually use fresh sprigs of rosemary, but I sent my husband to the store and he got me this organic crushed rosemary. Works the same. You need 2 tablespoons if it's dried, 2 sprigs if it's fresh, and then I also have turmeric in here, and that is also 2 tablespoons of turmeric. So that can all go in there. And then the last ingredient that we're going to add is 1 lemon juice. There's a little bit of zest in there just for a little bit of extra goodness. That can go in. And there you have this really pretty, colorful array of great things for your body. So the next step that we're going to do is we are going to fill this bad boy up with apple cider vinegar. This one is White House Organic Raw Unfiltered Apple Cider Vinegar. You can find this at Walmart. I'm sure there are better, more expensive versions at other stores. But like I said, I'm a mother of 4. My husband works. I stay home with kids. So we get this brand. It is clean enough for me, and it's better than other options. So this will go in. We are going to cover all of our concoction with this. Beautiful. And we are going to place this. I'm going to give it a little quick stir just to kind of get everything pushed down because my spices are still kind of on top. Now every day or every couple of days, I would go and I would take it out and I would just give it a little shake or a little stir. Just make sure everything looks good. And you really want to make sure that everything is covered. That way you don't get any mold growing in there. And that is that. It smells so good. It looks so pretty. Then you are going to want to get some cheesecloth, which they also sell that pretty much everywhere. You can find it at Walmart. You're going to want to place your cheesecloth over the lid if you're using a metal typical lid for your cans, just to kind of keep the acidity from getting onto your metal lid and causing issues. So this is good for about 18 months. It is temperature safe at room temperature. I like to keep mine stored kind of in a cooler place, in a cabinet where it's not messed with. You can strain everything out when you're ready to use it. I have kept mine in just because I feel like I wanted it to cook a little bit longer and get a little bit more of that flavor. You can take this multiple times a day, every 3 to 4 hours, a tablespoon. It's really great. It soothes your throat. It really opens up your sinuses. And all of the ingredients in it are super beneficial for cold and flu season. So I hope that you are able to make this for your family and that it helps you during cold and flu season. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.